Lords of the Fallen, a Souls-like game known for its challenging gameplay, initially faced significant frame rate issues causing frustration among players. However, the developers have worked tirelessly to resolve these problems. Now the game runs smoothly, offering an immersive and seamless experience. This marks a complete 360 in the game's performance and quality. This update introduces a new game modifier system, a feature highly anticipated by the gaming community. Players can now customize their experience with 7 unique modifiers, and each offering a distinct twist on the gameplay mechanics. These modifiers dramatically alter the gameplay, offering new challenges and rewards. This has breathed new life into Lords of the Fallen, attracting both veterans and newcomers. The developers aim to provide more control over the difficulty and replayability of the game. The new modifier system is a direct response to the players' feedback. It allows for a personalized experience catering to different playstyles and preferences. Players can tailor the game to their liking, making each playthrough a unique adventure. They can opt for a more forgiving run or test their skills with brutal challenges. The introduction of these modifiers has been met with praise from the gaming community. Many see it as a significant step forward. Influencers and reviewers alike are highlighting the positive impact of these changes. It adds depth and longevity to the game. With so many new ways to play, Lords of the Fallen is sure to keep new players engaged for hours on end. The community's excitement is palpable, and the future looks bright for Lords of the Fallen. This new era is just the beginning, promising even more exciting updates and features to come. One of the most talked about modifiers is the Iron Man mode, a feature that has captivated the gaming community. This modifier introduces a punishing twist to the game, making every decision critical and every mistake costly. Dying in the Umbral Realm, the game's parallel world, now has a permanent consequence, adding a layer of tension and urgency. It results in a complete reset of the game, erasing all progress and forcing players to start from scratch. This mode is not for the faint of heart. It challenges even the most seasoned players. It demands precision, strategy, and a deep understanding of the game mechanics. Players must plan their moves meticulously. Every encounter becomes a life or death situation where the stakes are incredibly high. One wrong move can lead to hours of progress lost, making every action significant. The Iron Man mode is a true test of skill and resilience, pushing players to their limits. It's for players seeking the ultimate challenge, those who thrive under pressure. It's a badge of honor to conquer Lords of the Fallen with this modifier active, a testament to one's dedication and prowess. The introduction of Iron Man mode has sparked a wave of new challenges and competitions within the community, igniting a competitive spirit. Players are eager to prove their mastery of the game, showcasing their skills and strategy. They share their harrowing experiences and triumphant victories, creating a rich tapestry of stories and achievement. The Iron Man mode has not only elevated the game's difficulty, but also the community's engagement, making it a beloved feature amongst fans. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the pre-upgraded loot modifier offers a more forgiving experience. This modifier ensures all looted equipment is automatically upgraded to the maximum level. This eliminates the need for resource gathering and tedious upgrading processes. This modifier is ideal for players who want to focus on the game's combat and exploration. It allows them to experiment with different builds and weapons without the grind. It streamlines the gameplay experience. The pre-upgraded loot modifier is a great option for newcomers to the Souls-like games. It provides a smoother introduction to the game's mechanics. It allows players to enjoy the core gameplay without being overwhelmed. Experienced players can also use this modifier to try out unconventional builds. They can experiment with different playstyles without having to invest resources in upgrading their gear. This fosters creativity and exploration within the game's mechanics. For those who enjoy an element of surprise, the randomized loot modifier throws a wrench into the usual item progression. Instead of knowing exactly what to expect, players are met with delightful uncertainty. This modifier randomizes the loot dropped by enemies and found in chests, making every encounter and discovery feel fresh and exciting. It makes each playthrough feel unique and unpredictable, ensuring that no two experiences are ever the same. Players can no longer rely on finding specific items in their usual locations. This forces them to explore more thoroughly and think on their feet. They must adapt to the gear they find, often making strategic decisions on the fly to best utilize their newfound equipment. This encourages improvisation and a deeper understanding of the game's weapons and armor system. Players become more versatile and skilled as they learn to make the most of what they get. The randomized loot modifier introduces an element of excitement to every playthrough. The thrill of discovering rare and powerful items in unexpected places keep the gameplay engaging. It keeps players on their toes, always anticipating for the next surprise. This constant state of alertness adds a layer of tension and excitement. They never know what they might find next. It adds replay value as players are eager to see what new combinations of gear they can discover in subsequent playthrough. Players can experience the game with different equipment combinations, experimenting with various strategies and playstyles. This modifier is perfect for players who enjoy a sense of discovery. It transforms the game into a continuous treasure hunt, where every corner could hold a valuable surprise. It transforms each playthrough into a treasure hunt, making exploration more rewarding and engaging. Players embark on a constant search for powerful and unique gear, always hoping to find that next great item that will give them an edge. It adds an element of risk and reward to exploration, encouraging players to venture into dangerous areas for the chance of high reward items. This balance of risk and reward keeps the gameplay dynamic and thrilling. Beware of the unexpected, randomized enemies. The randomized enemy modifier throws another curveball into the mix. This modifier shuffles the locations and types of enemies throughout the game. It transforms familiar environments into unpredictable gauntlets. Players encounter enemies in unexpected places now. They face off against foes they might not be prepared for at that stage of the game. It demands adaptability and quick thinking. The randomized enemy modifier ensures that no two playthroughs are ever the same. It keeps players engaged. They must constantly adapt their strategies to overcome the ever-challenging challenges. This modifier is ideal for experienced players looking for a fresh challenge. It forces them to break away from the memorized routes and strategies. It encourages a deeper understanding of enemy types and combat mechanics. In addition to randomized enemies, we also have the More Enemies modifier, and as the name suggests, it increases the number of enemies encountered simultaneously. This modifier significantly ramps up the game's difficulty. It turns every encounter into a chaotic battle for survival. Players face overwhelming odds. They also must rely on crowd control, strategic positioning, and precise timing to overcome these challenges. The More Enemies modifiers is not for the faint of heart. It requires mastery of the game's combat system. It tests the player's ability to manage multiple threats simultaneously. This modifier is perfect for players who revel in the thrill of overcoming overwhelming odds. It provides a true test of skill, and it pushes the player's abilities to their limits. These are some of the new amazing changes to Lords of the Fallen. Let me know down in the comment section if you've played this game recently. Also, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment for more updates and content on Lords of the Fallen. Till the next one.